that right, mister?
Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel for that matter. If you are brand new here, and thank you for taking your own time out to check out this video, where today we're on to episode 13 of my series I created, Back to the Fans, where today I am repping my Back to the Future varsity jacket I bought a while ago. Well, my awesome girlfriend bought it technically for me a while ago, and today's guest on the channel is a person I've actually met in person in London at the Back to the Future musical, the premiere, and her name is Brittany. So firstly, I've just got to take a quick thank you time out to say thank you to Brittany for taking part in this episode of Back to the Fans, where I'm really interested in learning a lot more about her and a lot more about her experience in general about Back to the Future. So without further ado, let's kick this straight off. And Brittany, why don't you tell everyone about the first time that you saw Back to the Future? What really made you connect to this movie and franchise?
The first time I saw Back to the Future was when I was a really young child, and I didn't understand much of the movie back then, but I enjoyed watching it. And a few years ago at Christmas, we put Back to the Future on TV, and I started watching it, and that's when I became a fan. I just started watching the movies more and more and became more and more of a fan of them.
So I always love hearing different people's experiences about the movies and this franchise and how they've really come to love and envelop the franchise in general. For example, like Brittany mentioned, she watched this movie a little while ago, and it's only kind of a couple of years ago she actually watched it again, and ever since that point she really took a fascination with the movie and trilogy itself, and then actually started to kind of cosplay as well, which I really find interesting because in my personal experience of watching Back to the Future, I watched it originally when I was about 14-15 years old, and it's only maybe about a year or so, maybe a couple of years later maximum, where I watched the movie over and over again and I actually started collecting merchandise of Back to the Future. So it's really cool hearing her story and how she really got involved with the movie. So one thing I know about Brittany is that she's big into cosplay, and she also does a lot of cosplays about Jennifer Parker. And the first time I actually saw Brittany was when they did Back to the Future the musical premiere night before the official opening night in London, and I actually saw her cosplay, and at the time I didn't say anything to her, but I saw her cosplay and I was like, wow, what an awesome Jennifer Parker. So without further ado, Brittany, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about your cosplay, how you got into that, but also, if you guys don't know, Brittany has a YouTube channel simply titled Brittany Miller, which I will leave a link in the description box below. Definitely go give her a subscribe. But anyway, Brittany, without further ado and me rambling on, tell everyone a little bit about your cosplay and your YouTube channel.
I created my YouTube channel because I think it's a really fun thing to do. I really enjoy doing it as a hobby, and it's something that I'd like to actually do as a professional career in the future as well. My YouTube channel's got a wide range of stuff on it, so I do things like vlogs. Like I recently went to Back to the Future the musical opening night and press night, and I did some vlogs for those. I do collection videos, not just for Back to the Future, but other fandoms that I'm a part of as well. And I do edits and music videos, a wide range of things. So I just really enjoy doing it, and I think it's a really fun hobby. I'm in the future. I get married in the chapel of love. I gotta get out of here. Well, cosplay is one of my favourite hobbies, and I've cosplayed as other characters that I like in the past, like Supergirl, for example. So when I became a fan of Back to the Future, I wanted to cosplay a character from the movie, so I chose Jennifer Parker, who's one of my favourite characters. And it's taken a while to put the cosplays together. I started off with some pieces that weren't as screen accurate as what I currently have, so I got some pieces custom made, sourced some screen accurate things from the film. Like, for example, these are the exact Guess jeans that Jennifer wears in the movies. I've got my blue jacket I got custom made, and I also got my floral waistcoat custom made as well. And I really enjoy cosplaying, especially in the Back to the Future community. I just think it's a really fun way to bring fans together.
Yeah, so Brittany's YouTube channel is very unique as well because she loves Alvin and the Chipmunks, but also she has an admiration for Michael J. Fox. And I can certainly relate if you've been following this channel, or if you haven't been, certainly check through my list of videos and you're going to see a lot of Michael J. Fox coverage and Back to the Future in general. So I really respect that about her, and her YouTube channel is awesome, and the vlogs and stuff that she covers as well, definitely worth checking out. But I also love about Brittany the fact that the cosplays that she's done a couple of other different characters in the past, like Supergirl, but now she's kind of doing Jennifer Parker and has the original gear over time, actually getting kind of like exact replicas, which is just awesome, because this stuff, guys, if you aren't aware about Back to the Future cosplay, is very expensive to come across from what I've seen and what I've heard from personal experiences. So having Brittany and meeting her and getting to know a little bit more about her cosplay in general is just truly awesome, and I really respect that and that love and admiration that she has for the trilogy in general. And my last portion of Back to the Fans, what I always love to cover with anyone, is I always love seeing people's collections and what they have and what they can display in their homes, or if they have a big collection, a small collection, or whatever the case should be. There's absolutely no judgment here from me or anyone whatsoever. So without further ado, Brittany, why didn't you show everyone your current collection of Back to the Future merchandise?
My Back to the Future collection isn't huge. I haven't been collecting for that long, but I've got a lot of things that I really like. I've got quite a lot of autographs. I've got 4 from Jeffrey Wiseman, who played George McFly. I've got 2 from Michael Clastorin, who I've met in person. And I've got 1 on the way from Claudia Wells as well. And I've got 1 from Robert Zemeckis, who I also met in person. I've got like Funko Pops, some of the Playmobil sets, books, CDs, that kind of thing. And I really do enjoy collecting. I think it's another really fun hobby, and I'm always on the lookout for more Back to the Future merchandise.
A wide range of awesome items of loads of different things, but also some stuff in there I don't even own myself. So absolutely pleasure to see that. And I've also just got to say, Brittany, thank you so much for taking part in Back to the Fans episode 13. Loved hearing your stories, loved seeing your collection, and loved just having you on and featured onto the channel, which I've wanted for a little while now. So if you haven't already, go subscribe to Brittany Miller's YouTube channel. The link is in the description box below. And also, if you want to take part in Back to the Fans, my links for all social medias and in the comment box as well, if you want to hit me up on one of those platforms, and I'd certainly love to have you on this as well. And if you guys haven't already, as always, the links will be in the description box below if you want to donate to the Michael J. Fox Foundation, and also shop on the Back to the Future Club Argentina and get yourself some really cool swag, which they've recently just gotten exclusive mini hoverboards exclusively signed by Darlene Fogel, who plays Spike in Back to the Future 2. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel if you already haven't by clicking that red button down below. And until the next time that I see you, I'll be seeing you later.